Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Yoga Shalom at Home. I'm Reb Cantor Lisa Levine. I'm your guide into the world of yoga through a Jewish lens. I'm calling our practice today the 7 species embodiment of TuBishvat because today is TuBishvat, Hag Sameach, also known as Hag HaIlanot, the New Year of the Trees. It's the 15th day of the Hebrew month of Shvat. It hardly seems like a good planting day here in Maryland with the freezing cold temperatures outside and maybe where you are living as well. But in the land of Israel, the planting season officially begins today. And even here, this holiday reminds us that spring and Passover, Purim, and Passover are coming. Today, we'll be sharing a gentle flow based in the Kabbalistic concept of the tree of life and also our connection to creation and the natural world around us. Our tree flows from energy centers of our body, similar to the chakras, but they flow from the 10 circles of energy extending from the Keter, our crown, all the way down to our feet, and I'll be referencing those today. Now, the Zohar teaches that on TuBishvat, we eat and learn about the 7 species grown in the land of Israel. And the Kabbalists connected these with the Sfirot energy centers of the body. Chesed, our right arm, if you want to raise your right arm, is paired with barley. Gevura, our left, is paired with wheat. So we can have our wheat and barley slaying. Our heart melds with the grapevine, extending vines to every organ, artery, and cell. Hod, our energy center in our left leg, humility is paired with the pomegranate, sowing seeds of empathy and kindness into the world and into us. Netzach, our right leg, endurance is matched with the resilient fig tree. And Yesod, our bonding, our belly, our kishkas, our foundation, joins with the ancient and abiding olive tree. That seems so beautiful. So imagine that olive tree in the center of your body. Finally, our feet are grounded into Malchut, into Shekhinah, with the long living and life-giving date tree. I'll also be calling to mind today earth, air, water, and fire, all the elements that feed and nurture our tree. So let's begin as we always do. We'll be practicing mostly in our chairs today or using our chair as a prop, but modify as you need to on your mat. Bring yourself into your mindfulness by either closing your eyes or bringing your gaze to the tip of your nostrils. That's called your drishti. Turn this up just slightly so you can hear it a little bit better. Imagine a line of healing light attaching to the top of your tree, your crown, your keter, extending upward, connecting to the source of earth, air, water, and fire. Imagining that string connects us to the creation of all. Imagine those elements bringing down the 7 species, spreading these energies and these growing things throughout the limbs of your tree. Allow that energy to melt into your forehead, into your third eye, Chokhmah, wisdom. Imagine this eye as the eye of Yah, the source. And with that source, connecting to the power of our earthly realm. That energy is now melting down over your throat, your speech, your understanding. Imagine that you can speak to the species of nature, commune with them. Allow that light to melt down into your arms, right, chesed, left, gevura, wheat and barley. Allow your spine to release and perhaps sway a little with wheat and barley, and then bring your hands to heart center. Connect that energy to the vines of your grapevine, to the vines of the grapes. And imagine that they're connecting with every vein, artery, organ, sending life-giving air, water, earth to every cell. Swallow in your throat and imagine your thoughts now floating away like clouds. That it's hard to keep those niggly thoughts out of your mind, but swallowing helps. Allow that light to melt into your belly, into your kishkas. Imagine that strong olive tree grounding there, sending energy down your legs, down your right leg, the seeds of humility with the pomegranate, and into your left leg, endurance, that strong and sweet fig tree, all the way down to your feet, connecting you with your date roots. Sense you're becoming one with your tree and these 7 species, giving life to our planet through our prana, which we're going to begin in a moment, gathering energy and releasing energy. I'm going to move back. Ground yourself into your sits bones. Bring your palms up if you need a little more energy, if it's cold and you want to bring that warmth into your body. Exhale all the breath and then inhale. Through your nostrils, feel the warmth of the air, bringing oxygenated fluid all the way up to the branches of your tree. And as you exhale, imagine that energy flowing down, down, down into the roots of your date tree, feeding that beautiful tree. And then squeeze all of the air out of the trunk of your tree. And then as you inhale again, bring that life-giving energy into your lower belly, into your lower lungs, into your upper lungs, filling the grapevine of your heart that's sending all that energy to every vein, artery, organ. And then as you exhale, release that energy, that beauty, that nature, that oneness into the world, releasing all of the air, squeezing your belly button to your spine. Squeeze all the air out. One more inhale into the lower part of your tree, into the middle part of the trunk of your tree, your heart center, and then all the way up to your keter, to your crown, extending that air and light all the way up your branches to the leaves of your tree. And then as you exhale, keep your branches extended in your mind's eye. Release any toxins that you don't need, any emotions that might be settling in your branches, and then pull your belly button to your spine. This time I'd like to invite you to just raise your arms up. And as you inhale, bring all that energy all the way up to the tips of your branches and into your leaves. And as you exhale, Bring your arms down, palms wide, and invite the circle of energy to surround you. Squeeze all that air out, sending all that carbon dioxide into the world. Inhale. Inhale the air, the light, all the way up to the leaves and branches of your tree. And as you exhale, sense that energy going down through the trunk of your tree, all the way to the roots, feeding the roots of your tree, becoming that living tree today, celebrating. Exhale. Inhale one more time, arms up. And as you lift your arms up this time, look up, bring your drishti high and connect yourself with the source. And as you exhale, bring your drishti down, connect yourself with the earth. Bring your hands all the way down slowly and exhale all the breath out of your body. Inhale as you raise your arms, look up. If you feel that you want to stand to do this and become a stronger tree, please do. Feel the light and the air coming into your branches and leaves, and then as you exhale, create that force field of light and energy and send that energy down into your roots. And bring hands into heart center, bow as you inhale one more time. Feel the blessing of life through your prana, and then as you exhale, send that blessing out. And release. All right, release your hands now and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. We're going to start opening our heart. These grapevines we're connecting with are very powerful. They're very resilient. They're very strong. And at night, our soul has taken a little mini death. And when we wake up, our soul is restored to us. Our tree of life awakens. And as we inhale and release our breath, I'd like you to remember to keep that prana of nature coming in through your nostrils. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up. As you exhale, look up and bring your drishti all the way up to the source. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up, and as you exhale, bring your hands down and bow to Mother Earth. Good. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up, open your heart, imagine that vine of grapes weaving through your body and your heart. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the roots of that vine all the way down to the earth. If you're on your mat, you can just go all the way down. Good. One more. I like to do 3 repetitions of each thing. We'll move a little quicker. Inhale, exhale, look up. Open your heart. Inhale, exhale. As you come forward, bring your arms out or all the way down. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your fingertips behind you on the mat or grab your chair. Exhale. Inhale, gather that sun and that air and that wind all the way in your hands and bring them down into the earth. Inhale, arms up. Feel your wheat and your barley swaying in the wind as you come over to the right side. Exhale. Inhale, up, come over to the left side. Gather that energy of nature in your hands. Come all the way forward. Extend your spine and all the way down. You can stand if you'd like and do a forward fold. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. Stretch it up, and as you exhale, nice easy twist. If you have a chair with arms, grab those arms and bring your drishti around to the back and bring your trunk around swaying. Flexibility in our spine leads to flexibility in our lives, flexibility in our tree. Release. Inhale, our arms are branches out to the side. As you exhale, and twist. Inhale, arms out to the side, branches wide. As you exhale, look behind you. Inhale, arms wide. Lift your left arm up. Look up. Exhale. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, gather that energy. Bring your palms together. Store that open-hearted grapevine and heart center. Elohai neshama shenatatabi tehorahi. Renewed, restored, replanted, and release your arms. All right. Going to start some circling as we normally do, beginning with our heads and just isolating the top of the spine. Just begin with some little circles, rotating your head around to the left, and like you're drawing a little circle, creating that energy all the way up to the source, gathering the energy of nature of the 7 species and all species in nature into the top of your head. Other direction, just tiny little circles, just waking up the neck, and then one more time in the opposite direction and make the circle a little bit bigger. Expand the force field all the way up to the source, gathering that energy, and then opposite direction again, creating those circles, joining with nature, joining with creation, earth, air, water, fire. Good. Come back to center, and let's begin stirring our pot from the lower part of our spine, waking up the bottom of our spine. Just lead with your heart center. Allow those grapevines to extend all the way down to your belly. 3 or 4 circles in one direction, and then 3 or 4 circles in the other direction. Now, the ancient Kabbalists connected our bellies with an olive tree, and I think that's amazing. As we add our arms in, I want you to think of yourself as that ancient olive tree, strong, but yet bringing your branches all around you, creating that beauty and the shade and the food and the oil that will feed. I'm doing 5 rotations in this direction, and then I'm going to stop at the top and go in the opposite direction, because I'm just loving the idea that my branches are an olive tree. They're gnarled, but they're beautiful. In the opposite direction, move those circles, move those circles. Inhaling and releasing. Inhaling and releasing. One more time. Reach your arms up. Bring your arms out to the side and lean back. If you're on your mat, just bring your fingertips behind as you open your grapevine and connect it with your olive tree. They're all connected with all these wonderful species. And then bring your hands all the way up to the source and gather that energy as your wheat and barley, and just sway slightly. Again, if you feel that you want to stand, that's absolutely fine. Exhale, create that force field all the way around you. I see your arms moving, everyone, and that's beautiful. Now I'd like you to stand and just bring that energy all the way up. If you can stand, if not, just keep your arms going, and then release your arms all the way out, and your hips keep those circles going as you come to one side of your chair and bring all your weight into your left leg and just some little circles with your right leg and feeling that endurance in your right leg and humility in your left leg, connecting you with the pomegranate arrows and the fig, the sweet fig. Yeah, and I'm going in the opposite direction now. We're warming up with these circles, but we're also connecting ourselves to the pomegranate and fig. And then come down. And now just go from side to side, side to side. Now I'm going to put all my weight onto my right leg and start some little circles with my left. Feel that root all the way down into the earth, the root of your right leg all the way down. Feel those pomegranate seeds of that kindness going into the earth, and then the other direction. And feel the lightness of your left foot as you circle it around. Joining yourself with humility, with love, with flexibility, and then balance both of those feet out. Pomegranate and fig, olive tree, grapevine, and all the way down to your feet. Feel your date tree very strong into the earth. Bring your awareness now from the circles of nature that we've talked about. I'm going to move my chair so you can see me, but I'm still using my chair as a balance. Bringing our awareness now just from side to side, warming up our knees and our hips, opening our heart, our experience, our awareness to beyond anything that we know, even beyond the source, to that which we cannot name, however you call that power. And as we move from side to side, balance, hod, netzach, humility and endurance in your legs, and then bring your arms out, your wheat and barley, join them with pomegranate and fig. Feel the roots of your tree going out down into your date tree and your heart opening the vines of your grapes. Inhale as you exhale, bend your knees into Devi Asana. This is goddess pose. Check your elbows to right and left. Make sure that your palms are front. So check your form and make sure that your knees are over your toes so you're not rolling those knees in. Pull them back. Inhale as you exhale, straighten your knees, bring hands into hip creases. Extend the crown of your head to the opposite wall. Inhale as you exhale, allow your shoulders to move towards the earth, to Malchut, and join all your species with Mother Earth, with Shekhinah. As you breathe into your lower back, experience this connection with all living things, with nature, and let go and let Yah. Let go of power and become one of the grains of sand at the sea. Allow your breath to join you with the sea, with the sand, with the air, with the sky, with the fire, with the wind. One more deep inhale. I could stay down here all day, but if you need to come up, please feel free to hinge up as you inhale. Hinge up slowly. Angle your feet out at a 45-degree angle one more time. Hands are at the hips, and just once again, moving side to side, balancing the lower part of your body with energy, with humility, with grounding, with courage, open-heartedness, hesed and gevura, compassion, kindness, and strength. Inhale, bring arms all the way up, raise ya. Bring palms together, press, press, press for that balance that we need, strength and kindness, and store that in your heart center. I have my block here so I can check. Hip distance apart is usually about the block width, but it depends on your hips. It could also be measured by your foot, so I just measure it this way and step out. Hands come to heart center as we create a blessing for our tree of life today. What species do you most connect with of the species that we've embodied today? Which speaks to you, which brings you the energy, the love, the flexibility, the wonder that you need in your life today? And as we bring ourselves into Utkatasana, chair pose, we'll manifest for ourselves a blessing that we need to become one with either one of the species or all of the species. Bring hands into hip creases now. Inhale. As you exhale, if you want to sit back in your chair, you certainly can. If you need your chair, just sit in your chair, but be at the edge of your chair. And then bring your blessing, your kavanah, your intention for your practice. What's brought you to your tree of life today? What do you need to feed your tree? And breathe. As you inhale and exhale, perhaps bring your hands higher. Manifest that blessing. One more deep inhale. And as you exhale, send that blessing out. Make it so. Create that blessing force field all the way around you. Shake out your legs. Shake out your arms. Having a hard time choosing one species, but I know what I'm gravitating towards or what I need most for myself. And I think I'm going to change it up and move to another idea of what I need. So bring hands into heart center. As you bring that prana, that energy into your body, manifest something that you need to ground into, either endurance, long life, health, flexibility, maybe time, something that you need. Hands into hip creases. Exhale. Sit right back into Utkatasana, making sure your knees are right over your feet. So don't let them go out or in. Straight. Suck in your belly. And then bring your arms out and breathe. So bring that olive tree strong and manifest what it is that you need for yourself as you breathe. One more big inhale. And as you exhale, step into your feet. Send that blessing or that image, that love out. And then bring into heart center. And release, release, release. As we move into our triangle flow today, once again, we're going to be balancing the Bishvat, the tree, our tree, but also bringing energy to the left and right sides of the body. So let's come over to the side of your mat and step out. with your right toes. I'm using my chair. I could have it right in front of me just to use for balance. Your left toes are in at a 45-degree angle, and as you inhale and exhale, bring that left hip open, open, open. Now reach way out over that standing leg. Exhale. Inhale and bring that arm down. And your drishti is up, or if you have your chair, just bring your hand to your chair and breathe. Feeling that strength coming into your left arm, all the way down to your right leg, and balancing with humility, with kindness. And then coming up, reverse. I'm holding a little bit longer today. And if you feel like you want to sway back and forth, please feel free to do that. Your left hand, left back thigh, right arm over. Good, go way over this time. Bring your arm down maybe a little bit lower. Reach up and feel the balance moving through your belly, through yasod, through your strong olive tree, opening your grapevine up. Barley, wheat to your arms and all the way down, pomegranate and figs. And reverse, left hand, left back thigh, right arm over. And coming to the other side, straight to the other side. Right toes 45, left toes towards the other side of your mat. Inhale, stretch way out over that standing leg. And now I can bring my hand to my chair and bring my right arm up. Your drishti is at your thumbnail. That's where we have our gaze as we breathe. Inhale and listen. Bring your right hand, right back thigh, left arm over. Again, embodying the 7 species all the way from your arms to your heart, your legs to your feet. One more time. Reverse. And release. We have time for one embodied Shema. Hands at heart center. Inhale. And release on ah. Feeling your roots all the way down into your feet. Your date tree planted thousands of years ago, still standing in the desert. As our hands and palms come forward into Tadasana, mountain pose. Imagining standing with our ancestors as they stood at the mountain, bringing that strength through our feet, their determination, up through our legs, into our spine and our bellies, feeling that tree, that date tree, give us strength and energy. And those species, as we crossed the desert, came into the land. The bounty of the vines and the fig trees and the pomegranates, celebrating the generations who brought that to us. And as we do these stretches today, imagine their energy coming into your hands, into your heart, into your spine, your head. Inhale, lift your left arm up. As you exhale, a nice easy stretch over to the right and gather that energy into heart center. So then I've got my left hand on my hip and I'm reaching way up with my right over to the left and exhaling and then bringing that energy in. I'm going to do another version of this in a minute, but one more time each side. Inhale, exhale, and over, and gather that energy in. Inhale up, feel the holiness of that energy as you exhale and bring that energy into heart center. Bring your left leg behind your right and grab your right wrist. Inhale and bend to the left. It's a little bit deeper stretch, but I really, really like this stretch. I feel like I'm actually the date tree and the olive tree. Inhale and release. Good. And bring your weight into the other foot and bring your right foot behind. Grab your left wrist and bend over to the right. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale and release. Good. One more balance. I'll bring all of your weight into your left foot. Bring your foot to the side with your knee to the side. We're going to do tree balance. And if you find a drishti, it's much easier to do that. Clasp your palms together and bring your arms up. But what kind of tree do you want to be today on this TuBishvat? I've got my fingertips all the way up. Feel the strength of my roots all the way down into the earth. And breathing. And release. Good. Bring all your weight now into your right leg and bring the sole of your foot can stay on the ground with your toe on the ground, or bring your foot up and your knee to the side. Now find your drishti. Decide what kind of tree you'd like to be. I have an amazing linden tree right in my front yard, and I certainly would like to be as strong as a linden, but today I'm going to be an aged olive tree. My belly button is pressed inward. I'm breathing. I'm using my drishti to become the tree I wish to be. Ancient and healthy. That's the tree that I want to be. And shake it out. Good work, everyone. Now, if you'd like to come onto the ground in tabletop, feel free. But today I'm going to modify so that anybody who's using a chair can do that. I'll talk you through it. We're going to do the same thing with our tabletop this way. It's really easy to do that. So just bring yourself either onto the mat with your hands right under your shoulders, or bring the seat of your chair right under. We're going to do a little flexibility. So just wiggle your tail, wiggle your tail, wiggle your tail. You want to be strong. Trees of the 7 species, you have to stay flexible and strong at the same time. Inhale, extend your left arm out in front of you as though you're shaking someone's hand, and then press your right leg back with a flat foot and stretch way out. And imagine that you're just your vine, a grapevine, and you're reaching towards the other grapevine, and then you're pushing back to extend, to create a bond with another vine. And breathe. Feel that strength coming through your belly. Imagine that gnarly olive tree, and your foot that's on the ground is as strong as a date. Breathing, one more deep inhale, and lower that. If you're on the mat, you could come into child's pose, or if you're using a chair, just bring your elbows to the chair, the seat, wiggle your tail, wiggle, 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 and then join me back. We're on tabletop. Good. Inhale, exhale, extend your right arm forward and your left foot behind you. Imagine that you're a vine of grapes in the land of Israel. Flatten your foot, join your vine in the front and in the back, and breathe. Feel connected with the earth as you breathe. Allow that energy, that positive renewal to flow through your body from crown all the way to your toes, to your fingertips. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, release that. Good work. Come into child's pose or bring your forearms to the chair. And wiggle, 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 wiggle. And if you're on your mat, this will be easy for you to do. Just bring your forearms to the mat and clasp your hands together. If you're on the chair, just bring your forearms and step your feet back. Inhale, push back, and bring your head down. Raise your hips. Exhale. Inhale, let your hips drop down. And breathe. Feel your core strengthening, becoming strong. Inhale, push back. Inhale, exhale, drop your hips one last time. Feel the strength of your olive tree in your belly. Inhale as you exhale. Go into child's pose or bring your feet towards the chair. And when you're ready, sit up or stand. Perfect. If you'd like to go into some kind of inversion, bringing your feet up your chair, we're going to do, or just a stretch as we're going to do in our chair today, but you could go flat on your back on your mat. As we do this, I'd like you to bring to mind any living trees, any living spirits that are in your mind, heart, and body, perhaps have gone on to their next deployment. They're still alive within our memories. We still hold their DNA in our trees. They've moved on to another iteration. If you have a name to call for memory today, please do so. And we'll begin a stretch to help us release that grief. So press your right leg out or up if you're on your mat. Just gather your leg behind your thigh and rotate your foot around to the left and to the right. As you inhale and exhale, release any grief you might be holding, any pain, any negative memories. And just as you inhale, bring that blessing of memory and strength into your foot, all the way up into your belly. As you exhale, release that grief or anything that you might not be needing. Inhale, flex, and as you exhale, bring that right ankle onto your left knee so you can get a good stretch in your right hip, because we hold a lot of grief in our hips. And pull back on your knees if you're on the mat, or if you're in your chair, just inhale your arms up and over and feel that release in your hip. Inhale, release down a little bit more. And release that leg down. Wiggle in your chair. And then press your left foot out. And gather your thigh with your hands and then rotate your foot to the left and your right. We did a strong practice today, becoming these 7 species, embodying the trees that we wish to be. Inhale and exhale. So it'll be time to release all of that, enjoying the flow of the river. Inhale, flex. And point and release. Inhale, flex, and bring your left ankle onto your right knee. Sit up a little bit stronger or pull that knee towards you if you're on your mat. Just release that left hip. Inhale, reach up and come forward as you bow. And release. Inhale, exhale, come down a little bit more. And release that one down. And bring your hands up and palms together and gather that release, that renewal, that memory, that blessing. Zichronam Livracha, may all of our loved ones, all of our trees be for a blessing, and let us say Amen. And release. Find yourself a comfortable place for our Shavasana. I'm going to take you through a meditation. If you need a blanket, feel free to gather a blanket or cover your eyes. Turn down the lights as we absorb our practice and just spend a few moments releasing our 7 species back into a 10-inch warm blanket of leaves beneath our tree of shade, our tree of warmth, our tree of light, our tree of life. Taking refuge in a space of complete relaxation and warmth, settling back into this space, feeling as though we are floating down a river. It's peaceful, quiet, safe. The river of compassion is a place that we can return to at any time we need to. Our tree of life is a place that we can call upon at any time for strength as we sink down into this relaxation place. Sensing a warmth of a warm blanket being drawn up over our feet, ankles, our shins, knees, our thighs, over our hands and wrists and hips, up over our belly, up over our hearts and our arms being tucked up under our chin. Our vines are protected, our tree is dormant and resting. Our roots are deep and lasting. Our stalks are rested and relaxed. So quiet, you can hear the beating of our hearts. Nekavim, nekavim, chalulim, chalulim. The vines extending energy into our veins, arteries, organs, sweet grapes of renewal. Sending a blessing to our heart for keeping us alive. Feet for bringing us to our Mishkan Me'at, our holy tree of life renewal space. Our hands for giving and receiving. Tikkun, the work of creation. And our minds for allowing us to become all that we will become. Wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, becoming aware of the chair, the mat beneath you. If you're on your mat, draw your knees up to your chest and roll to your side. Inhale, and as you exhale, release the air through your mouth. Release anything you might be holding. One more inhale and a big release. Push yourself up to seating if you're on your mat, or just take a space for our healing circle as we draw together the energy of our trees once more. Allowing ourselves to feel healed and to feel blessed, we bring that energy of healing to anyone who's in need of healing. If you'd like to call their name out or put their name in the chat room, feel free to do that. As I extend my branches today, I'll be bringing those blessings into my heart center and then sending them out. I'd like to extend that healing to anyone in our country and our world who's in need of healing. Unrest, injustice. And we send our healing first to ourselves through our heart center. We bring that energy into the center of our grapevine, and as we exhale, send that energy out through the branches of our tree to every living thing, every soul and thing, person, plant, spirit in need of healing. Good. Inhale, bring your palms together and press that healing all the way into your palms, into your wisdom, your third eye, the eye of Yah. Imagine God needs some healing too. Bring that healing into heart center. Inhale and release the breath of healing into the world. Inhale, open. Extend your branches and your leaves and bring life-giving healing to every living thing. Inhale, bring that healing all the way down, once again into Chokhmah, third eye, wisdom.
Water in the desert.
And store that healing in heart center. Thank you, everyone, for spending this hour of Hag HaIlanot with me, the holiday of the trees, TuBishvat. I'm going to send you out with the energy of the trees, with all of the energies of the 7 species, from your arms with wheat and barley to our hearts and the vines of the grape, all the way down into our bellies and the beautiful olive tree, into our legs with pomegranate fig, and all the way down into your date tree. I hope you'll bring those trees and species with you and use that energy as you need it. I'm wishing you love and light. Namaste.